Should I do it with the jacket or without the jacket? I don't really want to wear this. My lace lifting, so don't watch that. If you are a parent or some type of family guardian to me, I suggest that you click off of this video. You know, go watch my last prank, go watch my first day of school, get ready with me, all of those. But this video, click off, like right now. I give you 5 seconds.
I'm in love, she knows she bad. But what's new? Maybe the baddest. I want you, girl. I gotta have it.
Hey baddies, welcome to my channel if you are new, and if not, welcome back. I know I ain't post for like, I feel like a month, or maybe it might just be 3 weeks and I bug in. I feel like I ain't posting a month. My bad, girl. I've been busy with exams. Like, I finished my exams now so I could create more content for y'all. But before, girl, I had a whole lot. Y'all know grade 12 is a lot of work. In fact, I have 2 videos actually I've been supposed to edit and post for y'all. So my bad. Before I start this story time, girl, make sure to get your popcorn, get your snacks, get whatever you want to need, because this is about to be a whole lot of explaining. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on post notifications to be notified every single time I post. And I also want to say, as a disclaimer, this video is not to like shade nothing or, you know, put my business on nothing or whatever. It's just my story and I'm gonna tell it. So don't try to piece nothing together, because trust me, you're not gonna know who or what situation I'm talking about. So without further ado, let's get started with story. This is gonna be the story time of how I met the other girl. I'm gonna try to not be all over the place, okay? So keep up with me. Shorty is the boy. So me and Shorty met probably like 3 years ago. We was cool, we was friends, until we decided to be Clarence and Queen. So you know, you get it? You get it? Okay. So we was Clarence and Queen, you know, cute goals, whatever you want to call it, for a while, for a very short period, until he decided to be Chris and not Clarence. And if it's one thing I tell you, don't never take them back when they cheat on you. When they cheat on you, let them go. I don't care if I was going for years. I don't care if you're living with this nigga. I don't care what the situation is. Respect and love yourself more than you love someone else, and let it go, okay? The first 4 to 5 months, it was like infidelity problems. And I decided to say, okay, I'm going to forgive you this time, but it's not going to be a next time. And of course, my stupid hip got doo-dooed on again. So that's why I'm saying, if it ever happens, do not go back. After that, it was another infidelity problem, and let me tell you what this infidelity problem was. So female intuition is real strong. So I had a female intuition that Shorty was, you know, being a boy, a typical boy, and I decided to say, you know what, I want to find out if Shorty's being a real typical boy. So you know what I decided to do? I decided to let someone I know message Shorty and see if how Shorty is gonna act and how Shorty is gonna respond. And guess what? Shorty, on the first conversation, was cutting up with the girl I knew and was even talking sexually with the girl that I sent to message him.
Girl, what the?
Like, seriously, he was talking sexually with her in the first conversation that they ever had, not even on a first name basis. So if that wasn't a red flag enough for my stupid, I don't know what was. Of course, eventually getting over that like an idiot. I don't know, it was like, how do I get over that? Looking at it now, how do you forgive someone like that? Anyways, this is a no judge zone, so don't judge me, okay? So that was like in December. Fast forward to February. I need you to keep up with the dates now. February, everything was going smooth. You know, Valentine's coming up. You know how I do. I'm gonna spend a bond. If I love you, I'm gonna spend a bond on you. Of course, you know, a bond is gonna get spent on sis as well. You ain't even gotta worry about that. Valentine's was good, and then it was probably the week after when everything went downhill. We're gonna take a pause on Shorty's story. We at February now. We're gonna move on to Ashley's part of the story where she comes in. So, you know, before that, couple months before that, I started this job. We're gonna call it a job. And this is where I met Ashley. It was just a job full of a lot of amazing people. We basically get paid at the end. We like the first couple months, you know, I'm not really talking to nobody because I'm actually an introvert. But after a while, me and Ashley, you know, we get cool because everybody's cool. It was a small group, actually, so everybody was cool. You know, me and Ashley, we, you know, hey girl, what you saying? You know, making little jokes or whatever. And eventually I came to find out that Ashley and Shorty knew each other through a next job. So I'm like, okay, you know Shorty, cool. So Shorty knew that I knew Ashley, and Ashley knew who I was to Shorty. Okay, let's get it straight. Ashley knew who Maya Ashanae was. Okay, so like I was saying, me and Ashley, we was not like close friends, girl. No, we was just cool. We was just to the point of, you know, you saved in my phone, but we not that close. We just know each other as associates from the job. That's cool like that. Nothing less, nothing more. Ashley, it was never, before the situation with Shorty, with Ashley, it was never no problem with Ashley. Me and Ashley was just straight cool. Now we going back to Shorty. I try not to mumble too much because I try to remember all the stuff that happened. So now that everything is, you know, starting to get to a normal with me and Shorty again, I get a message the week after Valentine's from one of my homeboys. Let's say his name is, let's say Tommy. We can call him Tommy. So Tommy messaged me and was like, you know, friendly conversation. Hey, what you saying? Da 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 da, stuff like that. Catching up or whatever. Tommy's like, I have something to tell you. So I was like, what you have to tell me? So he was like, if I tell you this, you can't tell the person it's about. I'm like, okay, who is it about? So he said, I have some tea for you about Shorty. I'm like, again, nigga? Like, that's the first thought I had in my mind. Like, okay, I'm not gonna tell him. Just tell me what it is. So he's like, okay. For me to make sure that you're not gonna tell that I told you this, message me on Snap. So I messaged Tommy on Snap and he's like, okay, I can send this to you right now. I don't know what you can do with it, how you will react, but whatever you decide to do, it's your business. I just letting you know as a friend. Keep in mind, Tommy, me and Tommy cool. Shorty does not like me being cool with Tommy. But Tommy is also friends with Ashley. So this is how he got the tea. So Tommy sent me the screenshot, and guess what it was? It was not no conversation. No, conversation would be slight work at this point with Shorty. It was a picture of Shorty and Ashley together, and it was like something about cutest couple, favorite couple, something with the word couple in it. I just know I saw couple. When I saw the picture, all I saw was red. It was like, hold on, let me call my best friend. So I'm calling my best friend and I'm like, you see this? Am I going crazy? Would I be crazy if I flip out? She's like, no, girl. And let me tell you one thing, if my best friend tell me that I ain't wrong for going off, I don't care what nobody say when I go off. Girl, you better go off. So I was like, okay, I ain't call you back. I hang up the phone. I call Shorty and I'm on the phone like, you have something to tell me? Like, no. I'm like, do you have something to tell me? One thing about me, I'm not gonna tell you what you did. I'm gonna wait for you to tell me what you did. And if you say and if you lie to my face, that's when I give the receipts. I make you look stupid. So Shorty's like, no, I'm gonna tell you. What are you talking about? So I'm hinting at this point that I know what's happening between you and Ashley. And Shorty's still playing stupid. So I say, you know what? Check your phone. Boop. I send a picture. I'm like, what's this?
What are you talking about? It's just a picture.
It's just a picture, but what you and Ashley doing in this picture, friends don't do. So at this point, I'm freaking out. Like, I gave this boy no chance to just talk. I'm saying every bad word in the book to Shorty with no care as to who's listening. Because one thing about me, when I get mad, don't matter who around. When I'm mad, I'm big mad. So I'm just going over Shorty, and I hang up the phone, and oh, Shorty's just like, where you get this from? On the phone the whole time, he just saying, who sent you this? Who sent you this? Who sent you this? Where you get this from? That's all he's saying. He ain't even saying, well, you know, don't believe that. Take my word. He ain't even saying that. Shorty just trying to figure out where you get this from. Where you get this from? Where you get this from? And of course, I'm not gonna give up my source. Why would I give up Tommy like that? This probably didn't even make a difference. But after I send a picture to Shorty, I did not send a picture to Ashley because, like I said, me and this girl was not friends. We was just cool by association, if you want to say it like that, or cool because of the circumstances that we around each other so much. So I did not send a picture to her. I said nothing to her. So I'm assuming that for the next situation that's coming up, Shorty somehow told Ashley. After that, I stopped talking to Shorty. The time I caught my senses back. Because one thing about it, two things for sure. You really want to get over somebody, stay. And every time they hurt you, until you have no more feelings. That's how it works. But it don't work like that for me. To me, it's a one and done type situation. With Shorty, just don't even, I know. Shorty was just a whole, I don't know. I never got to address the situation with Ashley because the whole thing got shut down because of, you know. So I'm thinking, me and this girl don't have no beef because at the end of the day, it's not her responsibility to be loyal to me. It's Shorty's responsibility to be loyal to me. I'm not saying that I don't have a problem with her. Well, I don't have a problem with her. It's still like, it gives weird. Like, I do look at this girl weird because she is weird for that. It was never no, oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. This could catch these hands. No, it was never none of that. Fast forward to like 2 weeks after the situation. You know, I'm trying to be on my calm girl, not let nobody in my business. So you know what I do best when someone disappoints me? I get cute. I post a snap of me looking cute or whatever, and I on my phone looking to see, you know, who's gonna reply to it. And guess what? Ashley is one of the first people to reply to the story. So I'm like, I'm curious to see what this girl have to say. So this girl gonna reply to the story saying something like,
this girl thinks she's so cute. Something like,
If it wasn't for that filter, you wouldn't look like that.
like something spiteful like that. It was something spiteful like that. I don't remember what it was specifically. I don't even have the screenshot anymore, but I remember it because me and this girl barely talked. So of course I'm gonna remember when you reply to my story. When I saw it, I was like, what? What is this girl talking about? I'm guessing sis thought that I didn't see it, but surprise, I saw it. I screenshot it and I sent it to my cousin's group.
Are you dumb?
I think she's dumb.
I think she's dumb.
I think she's dumb.
I think
Are
you're
you, like, medically speaking, are you like,
I'm not trying to be mean. Like, are you dumb?
are you? I think she's dumb.
I think she's dumb.
I think she's dumb. I think is she? Do you think
Oh,
she's dumb?
Before she saw it, and when I sent it to my cousin's group, they're like, what is this girl talking about? Just let me know where she gonna be, since because it sounded like she want to fight. How my cousins took it, like she said the first word, now it's time for you to throw the first blow. It's like that type vibe, because now this girl pushing it. Mind you, my cousins did know the situation with him and Ashley, so they on go at this point because Ashley playing with my talk. I replied back to Ashley and I was like, say what you gotta say with your full chest, ma. Saying whatever you have to say it with your chest.
What was the reason? I had a reason. What was the reason? What was the reason?
She was like, oh no, I'm sorry. That was an accident. Oh, my little cousin or something on my phone and they was type that. Girl, stop lying. What baby you know gonna type a whole sentence like that? These kids only know how to speak into YouTube, let alone you think they're gonna send a whole sentence. Anyways, I didn't even respond to the text. I just deleted them because I'm like, at this point I don't have a problem with you, but if you trying it, you can get what you're looking for. So at this point, I'm done with Ashley. Me and Ashley we don't have to ever see each other again. But still to this day, you know, of course, Ashley gonna keep tabs on me. So hey, bro, if you're watching this, it's like, after that situation, I saw Ashley in person, and I'm like, oh, this is about to get spicy. And guess what? It did not get spicy. Ashley was not about it. She saw me and she went the other way. It's how you having all of this mouth 3-up on, but you don't have the same way in person. And this is exactly why I don't beef with many. I don't beef with any, because they never about it in person. But when it comes to shorty, never to be seen with or heard from again. So I left that situation alone because all the situation was problem. After that, me and shorty was still talking, and guess what? Him and Ashley was still talking. So guess who looked like the fool again? But guess who stopped looking like the fool? And guess who shorty's still after? But yeah, that's the end of the story. Moral of the story is, don't trust no world around your nigga. Do not trust and after he gave you a reason not to, because believe what it show you and not what it tell you. That's what we going off of. And just now I'm in my bag and in my Bible world, so you don't gotta worry about that no more. You don't gotta worry about me being in no situation like that no more. If y'all did enjoy the story time, let me know in the comments. If you want more story times, let me know, because I got a few stories, few good stories. But yeah, don't mind my voice being low. I'm tired and it's like, it's 1 a.m. and I'm making this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications to be notified every single time I post. See y'all in my next video. Bye, baddies. Y'all like my pink hair? Girl, I did it myself. Arrogante number 2. What a hot comb could do is just wow. I know my legs starting to show, but I'm working on it. I getting better at these wigs, girl. Look at how that laying down. You know, this is the same wig what I had on for my 16th birthday. Who say you can't wear your color wigs again? Okay.
I'm in love, she know she bad. But what's new? Maybe the baddest. I want you, girl. I gotta have it.